video, I'll be showing you how to use n8n to automate collecting data from Airtable and creating image variants for your Canva design using Layerre. So let's get started. First off, the prerequisites. What do you need for this? First, you need to have your n8n open. Second, you need a Canva template that you're gonna use. So right now I have just a simple one with an image and text of a profile. Then you will also need Airtable data. So in my case, I want to replace the name, just random values into here, and an image using Pixum, which is just randomly generated images, into right here. So you can imagine I can have like a lot of these rows, and the goal here is to automatically replace them in my Canva design. Third, you need a Layerre account. So this is what it's going to look like when you create an account and go to the dashboard. Okay, let's get started. The first thing you want to do in your workflow is create a trigger. I'm just doing trigger manually to execute. Then you'd want to search Layerre and go over to create a template. What this is going to do is it's going to, given a Canva URL, it's going to extract all of the layers and make it workable, so then you can do those replacements that I just talked about. So the first thing is you need to add a credential. In this field, you just have to add the API key, which can be found here. You just have to do add new and then create, and then let me just show you. Yeah, hello, and copy that. Sorry, where was it? n8n workflow. API key, credential has been added, Layerre account 6. Okay, so I can use Layerre account 6. Now I'm connected to Layerre. Now all I need is the Canva URL, which I can find by clicking share, and with the link can view, copy link. Nice. And let's execute this step. So this is going to reach out to Canva, grab all the images, text, and now we have all of the information here. So the name, the source URL, and then all of the data that is in the design. Now let's connect to Airtable. So from Airtable, we need to search records to get all of this data right here. You can, well, first you connect to your account, then choose your base, your table. So I just have one base, one table in my account. Very simple. And now I can execute the step to collect the data that's here in my Airtable. So that's great. Now we have those two pieces of information. We can now create variants in Layerre. What that does is it takes your Canva template and replaces all of the stuff that you want, like text and images and color and more. So I'm going to select my template, which I just created. Then I can do layer overrides, which overrides the properties of the template. So first the text, I want to override it with the name column of the Airtable. And then next the image, let's see which one it is, image. I want to override it with the image URL here. Cool. And finally, I want to add another node to place the generated image into my Airtable. So for the ID, I can drag over the ID, name, image to image, and the generated URL is going to come from create variant. Oh, I need to execute first. Hold on. Let's execute the steps so I can see it in the next node. So I'm just going to do it for one record as a test. Cool. Now that we have it, yeah, we can add the generated URL into here. Nice. So the generated URL is just an additional column that I've added where I want to put the URL of the generated image with like the image and text replaced. Great, now we have this workflow and we're ready to run it. But first, I want to deactivate this node because we already created a template and you only need to create it once. So let's hit execute workflow. It's going to search for the records. There's only 3, so it's fast. Then for each 3 of the records, it's going to create a variance. And then it's going to update. So let's look at our Airtable. Nice, we have the images, so we can click on one. Nice, so we replaced the image and the text. And same for the other ones. Alright, so this was a tutorial on how to connect Airtable with Layerre, so then you can automate image creation from Canva templates. This workflow is available as an n8n template, so it's linked down below. And yeah, thank you so much.